What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to save my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
Hi. What do you got for me? Yes. 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 Beauty matters to men. I mean, due respect, would you want a man who's unemployed? Okay. Okay. At 53, though, you have a degree. Okay. And then what? Are you married? Any children? So you never, so in order to have a kid, you had to have a man at one time. Okay. All right. You're 53. You never really prioritized men.
I'm
I
gonna
never
say,
really thought about. Well, no. Let me finish. At 53,
okay, go ahead.
you got a degree, and you have a. How old was your daughter?
My daughter's 36.
36. So you had a daughter at 17. So in 53 years, it's never really been on your list to be a man's wife.
I, I wouldn't say it wasn't on the list. I would say that initially it was just about me being able to take care of my daughter because I was a teenage mom.
Hmm.
So I went straight to
So it's
school, and
easy
it
to do
was
that by yourself.
I was 17 on my own by myself.
Okay,
So it was just
but you
all
were
about
seven.
taking
Okay,
care of
so
her.
listen, that doesn't even make sense. It's easy to take care of a child with multiple incomes and more money.
Yes, but if the man doesn't want to be there, I can't make him be there.
Now that's a different thing. See, this is what happens with far too many of our sisters. You see, it's an extreme responses. I got pregnant early and had a child early, fine. But you are a smart woman, and you know it's easier to run through life with two people to cover and look over a child and two incomes.
True.
But in our community, women are told to just do what you do and don't worry about a man, and that's what you end up getting. To where when your child is going out of life, you don't have a man or no experience in dealing with working with men. This is why this whole die alone thing hits so hard because it's a reflection of reality. So what do you want now?
Well, now I'm looking for a more committed, serious relationship.
Spiritual
And
relationship?
committed. No, I just said committed. Not
Okay.
Yeah, just a committed relationship.
When was your
I
last
was
relationship?
a long time ago. I can't
I don't know what that means.
over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years. What state do you live in?
I'm in Illinois, Chicago.
So I'm sorry, man. I know black men exist in Chicago. There's absolutely no reason to not. These things don't make sense to me. What my question I'm really trying to grasp for is why do you want a man at 53 and you didn't try to get one before now?
But I did try. So
Okay, but you got one to make a baby. Cool.
yes.
But between that and now, what I'm going to say may sting a little bit. Okay. In the second largest city or the third largest city in the United States with such a black population, do you make room for the fact that maybe you didn't try hard enough?
Yes. I make a lot of room for I didn't
All
try.
right then. All right then. So there, and that's my point. It's not a priority. So if you haven't had a relationship in 10 plus years, if that was a muscle, it would have atrophied. And I
Yes.
don't know how you ladies expect to go out after 40 or 50 when you have a track record of not dealing with relationships and get one.
I agree. Like I don't. I will tell you that until a couple of weeks ago, I never even thought about the fact about my. I just thought you just get out, go out and date, and you'll find someone, and that's just the honest to
Exactly.
God truth.
So that's what
I
I said.
just didn't.
That's what I said at the beginning. In our
Yeah.
community, women have been told and taught not to prioritize men, and that's what ends up happening.
But Kevin, I'm
You
gonna say I don't. It's not that I don't prior. Like I respect black men. Like I don't have anything bad to say about them in general. So it's not that I just for me, I think I prioritize just
prioritize means
working.
this. This is what prioritize means. Life is incomplete without a man. Let me just put it right on the rug. Prioritize meaning my life is incomplete without a man. Because are you Christian or not? It doesn't
I
matter to me.
am. I
Well,
am.
if you're are you a practicing Christian?
I am. I'm yes.
Then
I
you
am.
understand that as a Christian, a woman's purpose on the planet is to be a man's helpmeet.
Yes.
You're not walking in the ultimate part of your existence. So this is why I'm saying prioritizing, meaning that I need a man as much as I need a job, as much as I need a house, as much as
Yeah.
I need food. And that sounds blasphemous to a lot of women. And I'm going to tell you, the women it sounds blasphemous to are likely to be the ones who end up dying alone, because men are not going to just be bolt-ons or add-ons or just, well, I've done everything in life now. I've done everything now. Now I'm at my latter years. Let me just find somebody to sit here with now. That ain't how men
Right.
want to be picked. It's like, well, I've done everything now. Come on. Like, well, shit. Like, I mean, you gotta be like, well, why do I want that? That's why older guys tend to be dating younger women, because there's still some magic left or something to do.
I get
That's what I
that.
meant about prioritizing. Men were not a priority.
I would agree. Men we're not.
All right. Well, what would you tell the younger women, seeing as though women tend to say, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What would you tell the younger women?
I would say that family is important,
What does that
and that
mean?
that should be it.
What does family mean?
Family to me mean a husband, a wife, and then you want children. And so you get married, you have children, and it should be a priority. It's important. And I also would say that not to just give up. Like I do think that
So is
our
your daughter
muscles,
married?
she is not. And I feel really bad about
How
that
old does she
too.
have any children?
She has one daughter. She
Yeah.
has one daughter. And I feel bad because
Where's the child's father?
he's nowhere in the picture. He just
See, this
didn't
is
want to
and
be
this
around.
okay, and this is what I need ladies in the audience to hear. You may not like my approach, my delivery, but we can't like these results. We can't like these results. Young mother ends up having a daughter who becomes a single mother. We can't like these. And when we say family in the black community, what family means now is a woman and kids.
Right.
When it used to mean a husband, a wife, and two or more children.
Right.
We got to start with the basics. And you ladies need to start screaming this stuff. Women in my generation need to start screaming this stuff to younger women, whether you're related to them or not, whether you know it or not. When you hear them talking about something, I don't need no man. You need to stop in traffic, back up, put your car in park, knock on their window and say, don't do that. Instead of just throw your hands up and say, well, I don't know, it ain't my business. Because it becomes a cultural condition, and women are the transmitters of culture in any race.
What makes this call powerful is the lesson hidden inside it. At 53, this caller admits men were never a priority. She focused on raising her daughter and just surviving. Here's the result. She's 53, single, with no relationship experience for 10 years, and her daughter became a single mother too. Kevin calls this cultural conditioning. Here's the hard truth. Not making men a priority has consequences. You can't wake up at 50 and suddenly know how to do relationships. It's like a muscle that gets weak when you don't use it. But the real problem is daughters copy what they see. If you don't see marriage as normal, you won't build one yourself. That's how broken patterns become culture. So what should younger women take from this? Make family a real priority. Marriage gives kids the best chance, not single motherhood. A man isn't something you add to your life at the end. If you're a Christian, like this caller, woman was made to be a helpmate. Ignoring that comes with a cost. We can't just shrug at broken families and say, that's how it is. Older women need to say, learn from my mistakes. Because outcomes don't lie. 1 in 4 Black women get married. Those aren't just numbers. They're daughters repeating what their mothers did. Family isn't old-fashioned husband, wife, children. That's the foundation. Anyway, thanks for watching this one. If it made you think differently, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.
Yes. Mimi.
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Your name is Mimi?
I go by Mimi, but my first name is Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. How old are you?
I'm 34.
What do you got for me?
Okay.
Why do you want a high value man?
I didn't even know I wanted a high value man until I discovered your videos a couple of days ago.
Uh-oh. You just thought he was just regular?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's part of the issue, but let's talk. Go ahead.
I don't even know where to start.
Well,
I'm 34.
uh-huh.
I'm going by the videos that I've heard before. I'm 145 pounds.
Okay.
I'm a 10 in the hips, but I'm like a 6'7" in the chest area.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
5'2" and 145 pounds. Yeah. So,
yes.
Any children?
None.
Okay. And if you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, face only. And you can't use 7.
Oh, I'm not gonna use a 7. I'm an 8, baby. 8, 9, depending on if I have makeup on or not.
All right, cam up.
Well, I can't cam up right now.
IG.
Okay.
What's
Well,
your
I don't have IG. I have my Facebook.
Okay, well, just put your Facebook in a private chat to me. So, you want to get married?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm curious.
Chat.
Okay, I can get it in a minute. Yeah, it just says private chat, like to chat with me. Why do you want to get married?
Tell the truth, I don't feel like working anymore.
You don't feel like working anymore?
I don't want to work anymore. I'm over it.
Hello. So okay, I just sent you a hello message in the chat. So respond to that.
Thank you.
So you don't want to work anymore. Okay. At least you're honest.
Yes.
So
I don't know why I'm so nervous being on this phone with you. Like,
well, okay, you don't want to work anymore. What did you do? What do you do right now?
I am a level 3 accountant manager with the oil and gas company in Houston.
Okay. And you want to, so do you want to not work ever or just not corporate?
Not corporate. I don't mind having like my own little at-home business doing auditing and stuff like that.
How many children do you want to have?
As many as I can.
Come on now. Give me a number.
4, 5, 6. I want a really big family.
Are you from Louisiana?
I'm from New Orleans.
Is that close to Laplace?
Close enough.
Just trying to see if this is you.
That's me.
I'm just trying to see if this is you. Is that you from Laplace?
Yes, that's me.
All right.
And it says I was born in Germany.
Huh?
It says I was born in Germany.
Yeah. So
yes, that's me.
So okay. So at 34, you level 3 accountant. You want to have as many children. You didn't give me a number.
I'm gonna say 4 or 5.
4. 4 or 5. We'll go with 4.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I gotta ask. Why are you just now deciding this at 34?
Because it was drilled in me to make sure I don't rely on no man.
Say again? I didn't hear that.
From my mother, my aunts, and them, they always drilled in me to not rely on any man. to make sure that I can take care of myself.
Okay, I get it. Do me a
Yeah.
favor. The YouTube channel, you need to close that in the background, all that other stuff, because I'm starting to hear a little background noise. Am I on Bluetooth or
sorry.
speakerphone?
Headset.
Okay. So, okay, it does not surprise me being from the South. You were told, even from such a family-oriented place like New Orleans, to not rely on no man. My one of my childhood closest friends, his wife was from there. And until I went around there, I did not understand the culture. I'll just put it that way. Um, so what is the longest relationship you've had?
The longest 4 years, 4.5 years.
Okay.
And that was in my early 20s, like 17 to like 22, 23.
Well, 22, 23. So you ain't had a long-term relationship with a man for like over 10 years.
Like I've tried, but it seemed like the amount of money I make always gets in the way. They feel like I'm always like I'm like the breadwinner in the situation. So I feel like it does something to them.
Okay.
And I don't.
But you want to give that, okay. But you want to not make that amount of money.
Not no more, because I feel like it's just hindering me.
No.
It's either
No, it's not. Okay. I don't know what the headset is because it's real treble. Can you try it without the headset?
okay.
All right. How long have you been in Houston?
Up 3 years.
Okay. And before that, you were in New Orleans.
Yes.
Well, more than anything else that hinders you is New Orleans. Ain't no high value men there.
That's why I moved.
No.
And I chose to move to Houston because it's closer to home, but men out here tend to make more money. But then I'm running into guys that they don't want to pursue women, and I'm used to being pursued back home.
Oh, what do you mean they don't want to pursue women?
Like, I was in the grocery store the other day, and I see that this guy's looking at me, and I feel like he wants me to make the move. So I say hello, and he does nothing.
Well, um, all
I
right,
don't know.
all right.
Maybe I need to move to another city.
No, because you're just gonna get older.
Oh, true.
Because see, okay, one, you're not at your fighting weight. You know, for your height, 120, 120, 125 is really upper limit. It's dress size 4. You're not that. Number two, you're in your mid 30s, and you have not really had to follow a man's lead for 10 plus years.
True.
So I'm gonna just tell you, a marriage where you don't have to work and have no, sis, that's not reality. Because the kind of man you're talking about to be able to afford 4 children and afford to not have his woman work, how much money do you think that man needs to make in Houston?
At least 450, 500.
And why would he pick you?
Yeah, that's a hard question.
Really?
Why would he pick me?
I don't know. But
I mean, I don't have no children.
so what? Neither
I'm
does a 21-year-old.
I mean, I understand she's more fertile and she has plenty of years to go ahead.
She's more fertile. She's easier to mold. She's easier to deal with.
Okay.
You have when do you have a track record of ever listening to a man?
I mean, at my job, my father.
Okay. Your job holds your paycheck over it, and your father is different. When do you have a romantic history of ever following a man?
Oh Lord, I don't want to say that.
Well, but see, that's
only in my early 20s, but then like I feel
all
like
right then, all right, and that was 10 years ago, man.
yeah.
So here's
I mean, you know what? I did have another relationship after that. I could have got married, but I just felt like he just wasn't leading in a situation. I'm like,
and how long ago was that?
That was 4 years ago.
And how much was he making?
Oh Lord, he was making, I think he was right at 6. He was like 90, 98.
And how long were you guys together?
2 years.
So now you're confusing me. but I'll take it. You had a 2-year relationship that you ended.
Mm-hmm.
And you ended this 2 years ago?
No, 3 years ago.
So again, if you watch my channel, you sound like another sister who's had a
Oh
man
Lord.
who was suitable. Due respect, you may put yourself at a 9, ma'am. You're right about a 6.
Mm,
Pam Grier
okay.
isn't Pam Grier is an 8.
Okay.
Beyonce is right around Pam Grier. She's 8 or 9.
Yeah. I said an 8 or 9. I thought she was like a 10.
No way is Beyonce anywhere close to a 10.
So who would be a 10?
If you watch my
I mean, I only been watching you
listen,
today.
listen, okay. Pam Grier, I use women from the 70s because
Mm-hmm.
so much politics involved nowadays. Pam Grier, well, if a 7, which I don't use, Thelma from Good Times. But Pam
Okay.
Grier, 8. And she's the size, and she's a dress size 8, by the way, with all them boobs and hips.
Okay.
Pam Grier, Diane Carroll, Jane Kennedy, Dorothy Dandridge. All classically beautiful women. Dorothy Dandridge would have been considered around a 10. Diane Carroll would have been considered a 9. Sis, you are average looking. You're cute, but you are not pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous. You ain't Fallout fine.
Okay.
And that's okay. But your standard is up there with a man who's in the top 1%. And when I ask you, why would he want you? You can't even answer that. You want more than you look like. And then the man you said you said he wasn't leading or whatever, whatever. Have you ever considered maybe you're just too difficult to lead?
But I don't get that at work.
Is
I
your,
don't get that from
okay, and is your
overhead.
boss, your manager, is it male or
Yeah,
female?
I am a manager, but I
Okay,
do
but
have to
you're
answer to somebody,
okay.
and I do have
Listen,
subordinates.
listen. Is the person you answer to, is it a male or female?
A male.
What is his race?
He's black,
Okay. And if I
and he doesn't understand that why I'm not married.
oh, sis.
It's just like,
All
I
right,
don't
all
get
right, all right. Is he married?
Yes, he
All
is.
right, all right. So you listen to your manager because your manager has the power of the purse. He can cut your job off.
True.
Even in this conversation, when I start to say things you don't necessarily like, you start over talking and talking loud.
I don't mean to.
But that's the point. That's who you
Mm,
are when the money ain't on the line. Because you don't have to respect no black man. Boom.
No.
You don't have to respect no black man. Only man you gotta respect is the man that got your check or the dude that could whoop you when you were a little girl.
Whoop me.
When you were a little girl, your
Okay.
daddy could whoop you. The only man you got to listen to right now is a black man who he works for a white man's corporation and he can decide to impact your employment. But show me in your romantic life where you've ever had to listen to a black man. And you already said most black men don't make as much or may be intimidated by your money or whatever. So you don't look at black men as even being superior. They're equal or below you at best. But see, I don't roll that way. I make far more than you. And I'm far
Okay.
more successful. And you still talk over me.
I don't mean to. I
I'm
didn't.
not, but I'm saying, but I know you don't, sis. But I'm saying this because I need you to understand that that's why so many of our sisters that are in this danger zone area can't figure out why they can't get married. You're in your own way. All right. Have you ever considered have you ever had any therapy?
Yes.
How long ago?
I talked to her like 3 days ago.
How long? Okay. And the clinical therapist that can actually prescribe medication?
No.
Okay.
No, yes, she does. She does. I take that back. She does.
You can. Okay. And how long have you been seeing your therapist?
2.5 years?
And it's a female.
Yes.
Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, other.
White.
White woman.
Mm-hmm.
Any diagnosis of depression, attachment, acceptance, approval issues, anything like that?
I have none. I just go for routine like maintenance
Right,
every
but
2
so
to 3
what does she
months.
tell you when it comes to relation? Do y'all talk about relationships?
She says that I need to go ahead and communicate more. when it comes down to
Well,
relationships.
let me go ahead and give you a little personal advice. If you've been with a therapist for 2 years, 2.5 years, and you haven't made any breakthroughs, or you need another therapist.
Probably so.
And then you're also dealing with a white woman. She don't understand black women's problems. You need a man.
Well, you know what? I think that's my best bet. I have to talk to, I guess, a man.
A
Because I had
professional
a
man.
black woman at first, and she was like, "I don't need no man."
Of
I was
course she
like,
did.
"Okay."
Of course.
I was like,
And you've
first
heard more
session over with.
Hold on. And you've heard more truth from a guy on YouTube.
Yes.
What that tell you? That there are black men out here with their shit together who actually know something. You just seem to find all the fuck niggas.
I think so.
Well, no, that's not true.
I think so.
No, it's not. No, ma'am. No, it's not. Because there are women who find men in Houston every day. The only common denominator in all your situations is you. You're not the victim.
I'm not trying to be the victim.
I
I'm just trying to
know,
get married. That's all.
Okay. All right. I can't keep going down this path. You're 34, you're headstrong, you're stubborn, and you were programmed from the South to hear you don't need no man. That is damn near a sickness with our people. And it's going to take more than a white woman who's a therapist to help you get back to where you need to get. But I want to go ahead and make this clear. You are not in a position to demand nobody making no $400,000 a year. You're not in no position to make the demands to not have to work the rest of your life. You, at best, 72% of American women, 72% of American mothers with children under 18 have to work. You are going to work because the years in which you had to be a stay-at-home wife and produce several children, that was 10 plus years ago. You are 1 year away from high-risk pregnancy. Your ask is completely unrealistic. So even if you do get someone to talk to you and start leveling out, your standard, what you're asking for, is so outrageous. Outrageous. And again, for who you are, I mean, you're not a model and you're in your mid 30s. I know it sounds hard pill to swallow.
Not at all.
Okay, if it's not, then why are you asking for so much?
You asked me for my estimate. That was just an estimate.
But that's not even a reasonable estimate, ma'am. If you were trying to sell a car and you know what the Kelley Blue Book value or market estimate is, and you try to get 5 times more, is that even reasonable?
Dang.
I mean, or do you really rank yourself? I mean, you really came through like you was a straight up dime.
Okay, Mr. Kevin.
I'm saying, can't nobody see you? And I'm having this conversation. Can't nobody see you?
It's not that. It's just like I came here to ask for help, and I just feel like you just stab.
All right, now this is where we're gonna get that bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
No.
I understand that you're keeping it real.
No. This is where it becomes that bullshit. Every time you how is it when I talk to younger women and tell them the same thing, they can accept it. But when I talk to women in your age generation, it's always you're bashing, you're rude, you're mean. Explain that to me, Mimi. And she went straight up. What do you think happened, guys, when it got too real? It's what always happens. Always happens. You're mean.
So this woman calls in pretty much just trying to live out her fantasy dream. And as she's being told the truth, instead of what she wants to hear, now she's upset. She feels like it's attacking. Why aren't people just able to take criticism? Do we not all want to be better? Do we not all want to improve? Especially, you're calling into a show for advice. Why would you then think it's someone bashing you? If they're telling you, listen, what you're asking for is very unrealistic. we live in a world now where women think you're disrespecting them and you're taking stabs at them because you're telling them the truth. Think about that. The truth hurts so much to where they believe it's taking a stab at them. They're hurt by this. She just can't listen to this man and say, you know what? All right, I've tried it my way for 30 some odd years and it's never worked. It's never worked in my way, the way I've done it. Let me at least try something different. She calls into the show. The man gives her advice, and now she's saying, nah, I just feel like you're coming at me. Where are we supposed to get as people if this is going to be our mentality and mindset? But I want to know what you guys think. Please leave it in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.